So, this is going to be a very, very chaotic video. So, I hope I'm all set and the light is hitting me properly as I don't get natural light. Sorry, I don't get artificial light. I have to depend on natural light. I don't know, should I put on my glasses or I should? Let's start. Should I put on my glasses or I should take it off? Let me take it off. All right. So, I had this I've always had this idea of like creating a video without scripting because scripting is not easy and stuff. But I've had this idea that let me just create a video without actually scripting anything. I should just go in and just be there and see what's on my mind because I'm a person that actually enjoys soliloquizing a lot. I talk to myself a lot. So I feel like this should be easy. Like me just talking to the camera should be easy, but you know. So I was just thinking about that. What is that thing that I can talk about? That there are a bunch of things I could go on and talk about in general that without actually scripting on it. But you know, I was just like, let me just since we are at the end of the year, let me just do a wrap. I say a wrap, yeah, a wrap to the year, like a rap in the sense of like no a rap in the sense of like the events or music that I've listened to like Spotify or something, but a rap in the sense of a rap in the sense of things that I've learned in 2020. So I could say I've learned a lot of things in 2020. 2022 was yes, 2022 is the year like I would say 2022 I'm sorry I keep saying 2022 2024 sorry 2024 is the year that I graduated from being a boy eh, to almost being a man. I don't think I'm a man yet, but I graduated from being a boy to almost being a man. A lot has happened in the year, and I can start to pinpoint a lot of things that okay, maybe if I say I should start nailing down the things that I learned in 2022 throughout the year 2022, it's going to take so much time because I think I learned a lot of things in 2022. So to start, I feel what I'm going to just use to start is one thing I was really bent on in hell bent on in 2024 is I don't know why I keep saying 2022. 2024 is about self-consciousness. Like I keep hammering it on people that you have to be self-conscious, you have to be self-aware to get things done, to be disciplined, to to know exactly what you are doing. You have to be aware. You have to be aware of your surrounding. As my dad would always say that you have to know what's going on around you. That's physically generally, but you know that's just a part of self-consciousness. Self-consciousness is general. Like, okay, I know what I'm doing. I know exactly what I'm doing at this point in time. I know exactly what I am trying to do. I am aware of what I'm doing. But as I keep on moving through the year, like especially late into the year now, I discover that maybe self-consciousness is not enough. Like being self-conscious and being self-aware about what you are doing is not enough. You know what I'm saying? Although this self-consciousness stuff, we can all backtrack to it and talk about the fact that everybody knows exactly what you are doing. Yes, everybody definitely know exactly what they are doing. But the thing is that not everybody is like ready to be accountable for what they are doing. So that's another separate bit of it. But I'm not going there right now. But as I was saying, that self-consciousness is something that I don't think it is enough. It's not enough. Like okay, you want to be disciplined, yeah. You want to, I would say you have to be self-conscious, you have to be self-aware, and you have to have the conviction to do it. But if you have the conviction and you have the self-consciousness and the self-awareness to want to do something, I feel there is one more thing that you need, uh, that a person needs to get things done, to be more disciplined, to be more determined in what you're trying to do, to know exactly what you're trying to carry out, and that's the will to do it. And that's very, very important bit that I feel like I've been missing in the like the most part of the year. I've not been thinking about it that maybe the will is very, very important. But now that I think about it, the will is very, very important. Like so having the conviction and being self-conscious enough to do some things is not enough to do some things. Like you have to have the will to do it. And the very funny thing about human is that will is not unlimited. The will of humans is limited, you know. The will that you want to do something, like the will for you to want to do something, okay, I need to get this stuff done, I need to get this one done, okay, like okay, you are convicted to do it, you are self-aware enough to know that to know that this thing that I want to do is the right thing that I need to be doing, but you have the will to go and carry it out. So yeah, that's very, very important. I don't want to start going deep into it because I have some other things I want to talk about. If I start going deep into one stuff, I will not be able to. Um, this video might get long. It's already getting long, and it's not even scripted. So another thing that I want to say is that, like, another thing that I learned is don't be the nice person. Don't be the nice guy. Don't be the nice guy. Is that was one of the reasons why I said this year is the year I graduated from being a boy to almost being a man. Yes, because I don't think I'm a man yet. Don't be the nice guy. I don't be the nice guy. Like, no, not even in terms of a relationship with like with the other gender or anything. I'm talking about in general. Like, yeah, that might be important. That might be like the more important bit of this one. Being a nice guy never actually pays. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nobody that rich. Like, there's this quote one of my friends who posts on his status and stuff. Uh, like, there's nobody that reach the top of the food chain by playing by the rules or something like that. And this might be someone saying, okay, how does that ties back into being the nice guy and stuff? But the rules is somehow like you if you want to use the rules in this context of don't be a nice guy, somehow treat people nicely and stuff. But when I say don't be a nice guy, I don't say I'm not trying to say that you should be a bad person and stuff. You should be mischievous and try to just treat people badly and stuff. That's not good. That's you are just being terrible to the you are just being bad to the society and terrible to the society around you. When I mean don't be a nice guy, it is more nuanced than that. It is more subtle. You know what I'm saying? Like there are some things that a nice guy wants to do, like you want to go out of your way to do some things for some people at times. You just have to just nah, don't do it. Most of the time it doesn't pay off. It, there are sometimes that you hurt to do it, there are sometimes that you you are meant to do these things, yeah, fair. But at the same time, you just have to learn to find the balance between being the nice guy and just being yourself. Just don't be the nice person. I won't say because when I say don't be the nice guy, I mean okay. I'm just trying to say you should be the bad person. No, I don't mean it in that way. So what I mean by don't be the nice guys, at times you just don't have to like go out of your way to do things for people. You don't have to care too much about people, yes. Because a lot of people don't really care about anybody. Most people just care about themselves. The people that can really care about you will be your close family members and stuff like that. So that's a very important bit. Yeah. So moving on to the next thing. The next thing is probably like though we actually never really own anything. Like this is a very, very tight thing to agree with and stuff. Like we try to personalize a lot of things. We try to say my whatever, my this, my that, my I got a new phone, that's my phone. I got my mom, my dad, my siblings, my book, my we there's is it would I say is this is there's philosophical side of it that we actually never really own anything in a sense that nothing is actually in your possession. And the way I'm going to explain that is for anything you are not in control of uh, of the existence. Let me use like for anything you are not in control of the existence, like whether this thing is to be or not to be is not in your control, then you never really own that thing. And that's the crazy part of it is that if you look at almost everything that you call yours, huh? Maybe there are some things that okay they are much in your control that okay you can control them being with you or not being with you uh, but to an extent you can't really control them. Okay, let me use an example of you got a new phone like this. Okay, you got a new phone. Okay, this is my phone now. Okay, you got my phone and stuff. Okay, you can control yourself. You can control you not losing that phone by okay by not working at night so that you will not be robbed or something like that, by not putting it where you're not supposed to put it. You can control you not losing the phone by okay always taking care of it, get a good case and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, there are some just unforeseen circumstances that can just happen that will just take the phone away from you, and the stuff that you called mine it's gone. But this thing is mostly works in the context of humans. You get what I'm saying? In the context of uh um oh, my friend, my mom, my dad, my sister. Like, we never really own any of them. You get what I'm saying? Nobody owns you and you don't own anybody. So in the kind, oh, my mom, my dad, like, you are not in control of the existence of that person. It's something more higher than you that is in the control of the existence of that thing, that is in control of the existence of that person that you call mine, that thing that you call mine. You get what I'm saying? So, and that thing can be taken away from you at any point in time. And when it's taken away from you, if you have the idea, if you already have the context of the idea that, okay, this is not my this thing is not in my possession. I have no control uh, I have no control on the being on the to be and not to be of this specific thing on this specific person. Then you understand on you will it will be easy for you to let go. It will be easy for you to move on, to to get over the loss of that thing. So that's very, very important. Another thing I would say, like, it's very that I've learned these days, and that I kept hammering in my head is stuff that I just discovered recently, that uh um learning to do the thing is not doing the thing. Watching other people do the thing is not doing the thing. Doing the thing is actually doing the thing. That's a very, very, very important lesson. Like, I don't think I actually have to explain explain that, because that was one stuff that I actually followed this year by myself, because I wanted to start making videos for some time now, though I didn't have the resources and the capability, or let me use, like, the resources and the capability to do it. But I found myself in a position where I could do it, so I just decided to do it. So, like, I stopped. Like, I discovered watching a lot of people do what I'm trying to do is not me doing it. What else? Learning about doing it is not doing it. Doing it is actually doing it. So apparently, before the end of my of my last shoot, like the last video I was shooting, for some reason my phone was overheating. It didn't turn off the camera, so I lost the last, like, maybe 5 minutes of the video. So I have to reshoot it. But the very funny thing is, it's not scripted. So all what I've said then is gone. I have to receive it in another form. But anyhow, so moving on, the stuff that the next point I wanted to move on, like the place that is competition is not actually as bad as people make it out to be. Like, that's one very important thing that I learned this year too, that competition is not as bad as people say it is. Like, it depends on the way you look at it. There's this stuff that I saw in a video where the guy was explaining about the whole stuff, and about is a philosopher that came up with the idea of something, like, I've forgotten the way he puts it. Let me just paraphrase it, like, along the lines of, it's in, when you think something is bad, then it's going to turn out to be bad, and if you think something is good, then it turns out to be good. I feel like that's something we can look into. We can look at competition in that way. If you think competition is bad, then it's going to be bad for you, because you are looking at somebody that is doing better than you, and like, "Sha, this person is, you are letting it affect you." No, it should not be something that should affect you, because we watch movies, a lot of movies and stuff. Like, the things that make the movie generally are the fact that there's a hero and there's a villain, and in most of the times, most of the movies, the hero will have to strive to to reach a specific level in their craft, in whatever they're doing, whether it's by fighting or whether it's a competition in terms of maybe an athlete or whatever. The hero has to break a barrier they haven't reached before. Uh, Before meeting that villain, before they can beat that villain. You get what I'm saying? So that's we as humans should, like, that's where I think we as humans should look at competition. We should look at it as, like, as an adversary. An adversary is very, very important in every story. You get what I'm saying? A villain is needed in every hero story. So it is just an opportunity for you as a person to reach a specific level you haven't reached before. You know what I'm saying? You don't. you won't be able to reach that level if that adversary does not exist. You won't be able to reach that next level that you ought to have reached if you don't have that competition. So me as a person, I would advise in no, not my advice. What am I to advise anybody? But I would just say it in the sense that um as a person, if you are trying to be disciplined, if you are trying to reach a specific level in your craft, if you are trying to reach a specific next height in your craft, there's nothing wrong in actually looking at somebody that you admire and looking at them as an adversary. But you just have to look at it in a good way. You don't have to like make this person into a villain. You don't have to hit the person. You don't have to think about the person and think about killing the person or something. That's not the type of adversary I'm looking out for in a person. Type of adversary you are going to look at and be like, yes, see what this person has done. I want to do better than that. That is going to make you strive and work hard to get that stuff done. You know what I'm saying? So that's why competition is good. You know what I'm saying? So it's not competition is a thief of joy. If you make competition your thief or the thief of your joy is going to be a thief of your joy. But if you make it a stepping stone for you, if you make it something to help you, it is going to help you. Another thing I want to point out, thank God I remember now. When I was recording the last video, I didn't say that. But another thing I want to point out is that I've learned is setting goals, like no no like not like just setting goals like the way people say set goals and stuff like that. There's this call that I was on with one of my friends recently. I was just explaining the whole idea of the goals and stuff for me that, and some people set goals to I want to read 300 books in a year or something. I want to watch so after you've read the 300 books, then what? Nah, all those things do not matter. You have to set goals that matter. The way you can set goals that matter is goals. You have to set goals that are bigger than you. You have to set goals that are larger than you, like larger than where you are, larger than the point that you are. You have to set goals that are way bigger than you. So when you set a goal that is way bigger than you, then you have that goal break down, have be broken down to sub goals. Let me use like sub goals into, then okay, this is my larger goal. Mm. Then I have these sub goals that I have to attain, I have to achieve before I can achieve this larger goal. So that's very, very important. So setting goals like is the main context of this, setting goals. But the most important part of it is that you have to set goals that are beyond you, goals that are larger than you. You know what I'm saying? That means you have to know that okay, when you end up getting that stuff, you feel it to feel like you have actually done something. Not like you set goals that are just set goals have a duration of time that you have to complete that goal and stuff like that. That's very, very important part of setting goals. And the final thing I was talking about in the last video before the my camera overheat, sorry my phone, is journaling. As I've journaling is very, very important. I don't have much details on it. Huh? I don't have much details on it because I don't think I've done it long enough to say a lot about it. Because I got introduced to the idea of journaling maybe like a month ago or a month and a half ago. So I've been doing it for some time now. I've been writing some things down about the way I feel about some things. Though I've not been consistent. It doesn't have to be something you do every day. It can be something that you do like maybe 3 times in a week, 2 times in a week and stuff. So far you'll be able to pour down the stuff because it's just something that helps you clear your mind, help you put everything that is in your mind, helps you put it down, helps you put it down into writing, helps you put it down into into um into something that you can visually see so that it's going to be less scary. You get what I'm saying? When everything is just inside you, it's going to be mumbled and jumbled up or everything else together. But journaling is going to be something that is going to help you know the way you were feeling at the point. Because I wish I hadn't started a very long time ago because I look back on some things that I believed that I do back maybe like 6 months ago or even back in like school that I feel like these things are why was I thinking this way those times? Why why do I have this type of stance on things at that point in time? You get what I'm saying? So assuming I have been journaling since then, I'll be able to look back and track back and just this was why I was feeling this way in this period of time, and I'll be able to understand and see the way I am growing. So the main reason me as a person I'm journaling is just to document my growth, to see the way I'm changing over time, because I'm a person that I seem to change my opinions on things, the way it's something I believe now. mhm, When I find something more and read better into it, I might not believe it anymore. I might change my view on it. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I am. I do tell my friends this a lot, that when I'm speaking to them, I'm not opinionated about anything. When I share my opinion on something, I'm very, very open to somebody that is more intelligent than me to talk more on it and maybe open my mind to something I don't know about this thing before. That way, that way I'll be able to learn more about this stuff. I feel like that sums stuff. Like that sums everything. Maybe learned this year generally. There are a bunch of other stuffs, and even this journey, I might have to make another video on it when I've gone deeper into it and understand it more. So I feel like I've done what I set out to do, like make the video. And as I've said, it's one of my points at the beginning of the video. I was conscious enough to know I needed to do this. I had the conviction to do this, and now I had the will to do it. Now I've done it. So I hope I'm able to record more videos. Like I've not done well this year. I've recorded 3 videos in the past like 2 months. This is the third one. So this one is the same one as this. I don't know how I'm counting it. But this is the third one. But I hope I'm going to do better next year. I'm going to be able to record more. So I hope you learned something. No, where you learned it doesn't really matter. But those are the things that I learned from this video. Thank you for watching. Yeah, is that fair? Yeah, nice. Peace.